The eighth and final race at Hollywood Bets Gravel on the Poly Track, due off at 16:40. It's the Hollywood Bets Bright Future Fillies and Mares Handicap over 1,200 meters. And generally, Warren, by definition, these Fillies and Mares Handicap, you need to go pretty wide. And I'm not suggesting this is an exception, but I'm actually quite comfortable rowing in with two principal runners. Duncan House's filly number 2, Beat It, nicely drawn at gate number 2. And number 11, Blush of Dawn, who's drawn out a little deep. Lyle Hewitson is unbeaten on this filly, and she sets a standard here. All the form around her is pretty good, pretty consistent, and I expect her to be running on very strongly in the closing stages from slightly off the pace. My third choice would be number 3, Academic Gold, and my fourth, Some Respect for Waiho Mowing's runner, number 4, Clock Stopper. But I'm quite comfortable in making it a tourist race between 2, Beat It, and 11, Blush of Dawn. Your thoughts?
Yes, they do look to be the two principals, and as you say, budget-wise, taking a stance-wise, etc. We can't take field. So yes, they do look to be the two principals. Beat It is better drawn than Blush of Dawn. Lyle Hewitson's 1 from 1 with Blush of Dawn, so he'll be looking to keep that record squeaky clean. Yes, absolutely. I would also be happy to do that. Quartet purposes, I want to touch on 2 horses. Number 5 is Zadora. Now, you might think I'm completely balmy, and you wouldn't be an orphan on that one, on that thought. But Zadora made her stable debut last time for a loan donation. 3.85 to Flashy Katrina. I went and had a word with Loan after that, and I said to him, were you happy? He said he was very happy with that performance, and she would have needed it, and she can tighten up off that. Yes, she's a 7-year-old mare, but if this horse had to lurk into the back end of Quartets, I wouldn't be shocked.
Absolutely not. You're not crazy at all. Her polytrack form is exceptional. I mean, she's won 5 from 26 starts. I mean, she's won more races than any of the rivals here. So on that score alone, she's got to have a chance. And as you say, she recently changed stables, getting on in years. But I think you can expect Zadora to be competitive as far as the quartets are concerned.
7 Solar Flare, impressed by that last performance?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I need to see her confirm that form. I'm not convinced she's in the class of Blush of Dawn and Beat It in terms of being competitive in this race. But that said, you ignore Peter Muscat and Brett Crawford at your peril. So on that score alone, Jabu Jacobs takes 2.5 of the back, so she comes in with 53 kilos. I'd like to see her confirm that form, but she's got a nice pedigree, and I wouldn't be totally shocked. But you've got to take chances, you've got to exclude horses. So I'm happy to pass her over this time, and it may be to my cost.
Well, there we go. Well assessed, race number 8, the last race on the card. But yeah, Beat It, horse number 2, Blush of Dawn, number 11. Certainly look to be the ones that could fight this out. But there are a couple that you could want, you want to include in your trifectas and quartets that could help be the kicker. But that's race number 8, done and dusted. Let's see how it unfolds for the lucky last.